Hi, my name is Brene with iTex, and today we're going to go over how to check pupils. So when we're checking pupillary response, we're looking for two separate things. First, we're looking for a direct response, meaning I shine a bright light in the right pupil and the right pupil should constrict. Then we're looking for a concentric response, meaning I shine the light in the right eye and my left pupil should also constrict. While we're evaluating the direct response, it's a good time to also evaluate that our pupils are parallel. Parallel stands for pupils that are equal, round, and reactive to light and accommodation. So when I'm taking a look at the pupils for direct response, I'm also noting what size my pupils are, and I can use a pupil gauge on a near card or on a pen light to do that. If both my pupils are round and equal in size, they should be roughly equal in size. Anything more than a millimeter difference should really be verified by the doctor or a lead tech, especially before we're dilating. So I'm going to start by looking at the direct response. So I instruct the patient to look straight ahead. We usually have the lights maybe a little bit more dim than this, but again, for demonstration purposes, we're going to keep the lights up pretty bright. I have a transilluminator here, but you could also use a pen light. So I'm going to start with the patient's right eye because again, I usually start right eye first and I'm looking for direct response initially. So if I can have you look straight ahead, please. And I'm just going to take a few swings at the right eye and kind of make sure the pupil's constricting, it looks round, and I can also measure it with the pupil gauge. Same thing with the left. I'm just concentrating on the left pupil. I want to make sure I'm kind of standing off to the side instead of straight ahead of the patient because it can be difficult for them to track something if my head is in the way. Now I'm going to switch over to a concentric response by doing a swinging light test or a swinging flashlight test that's looking for the pupils to react, and they kind of go big, small, big, small, big, small. If one of my pupils dilates instead of getting smaller, I know I have something called a relative afferent pupillary defect or an APD, which is what we're looking for with our swinging flashlight test. So I'll still have the patient look straight ahead, please. But I'm going to start by shining the light in the right eye, and you'll see the right eye constrict initially. And then I'm going to go quickly over to the left. And you can see with this patient that the pupils stay about the same size. They're both going to stay constricted. If there was an APD, one pupil would get larger instead of staying the same size. So again, I'm just going to swing that light and you can see that the pupils are staying roughly the same size. And that's what you're looking for. If the pupils dilate or they flicker or bounce, then you'd want to make sure that you're getting that double checked by either a lead tech or a provider before you dilate the patient.